everyone, it's Grizz. I'm back to get this flipping wiring monstrosity sorted out. Right, I've had some progress. I haven't messed around with the wiring yet. I'm going to leave that for today's video, but I did sort out this thing over here. Replace the rear tyre. Let's have a look. Right, new rear tyre fitted, cleaned up the wheel. As you saw in the last video, haven't really done much more cleaning, but I've got a second-hand old scrub 200 tyre on the back instead of that 190. It's quite worn really, this tyre, but it gives a greater or better profile than the last one did. The last one was too narrow and was getting well out of shape. So hopefully this one will be good. I used to run with a 210 tyre on the back here, and it gave a really nice good round profile. This is a 7-inch car wheel, if you're wondering, so that is why it requires such a big wheel, or big tyre should I say. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get on and sort out all of this. All this lot needs coming off, and all this lot needs sorting out, so I can get the revs working on these flipping clocks. Everything else is working, it's just those revs. As also someone pointed out, hold on, these instructions, it's always good if you read the instructions. Now someone pointed out and said that you can also maybe adjust the rev setting for the amount of cylinders you're running, which you can, which will make a difference. I've managed to pick up revs off of the pickup as such down here, the flywheel, but that was not really the best source for the revs. It says on the instructions, it recommends which source to be used first, and the best one to use is the RPM wire. Now the RPM wire is coming off this front loom here, and it's not working, so I want to get that working, and in order to get that working I think I need to sort all this out. I'm sure this is causing a problem. The actual original RPM wire runs off the CDI unit. That all needs cleaning as well, so I'm going to get on and see what kind of problems I can find. There's all kinds of things going on here, crushed wires, all sorts of things, so many kind of lots of different wires and fuses and things that are just messing things up, I think. So let's get on and do that, get that sorted, and yeah, hopefully we can get those clocks working. Then I can make a bracket up, get them mounted on the handlebar, and move on to other jobs. Right, that is the alarm off, and all this flipping wiring, just a mess guys. Can't have that, totally useless. There was never any kind of fob given to me to operate the alarm, so it's kind of useless and it's just a mess. It might be an idea to put an alarm on the bike in the future, but at the moment I want to eliminate everything and get all this wiring kind of straight. So now I'm left over with the good old orange and blue wire, which is for your indicators, and the tail light assembly with earths, etc. Yeah, that one's to go on the actual rear brake light, and this one I'm pretty sure will be for brown and blue. I think that is for the I can use that for the number plate light. And yeah, I'm going to kind of clean these wires up a bit, but before I do that, I want to see what's gone on here, because I've got this kind of pancake effect. Let me show you a bit closer. Yeah, there's this kind of pancake effect wiring here, which is all these wires that we need for the indicators and the lives for the brake light and number plate light and earths, obviously. So yeah, I need to take this apart and see what's going on in here and clean it up. I think it's just actually the wires have been sat on here and the seat has been placed on top and it's flattened it all out, but I need to double check there's no damage to these wires and they're all working properly. Then I can get on and have a look at the CDI unit and clean up all these wires here. Let's get it done. Right, so that is all that lot. Thankfully, the wiring's fine, apart from there's a bit of a frayed wire on this one. Nothing terrible though. Don't know how well you can see on this picture, mind you, on this video. But anyway, I think now I'd like to clean these up a bit. So I'm gonna cut the wires and use these lovely solder seal wire connectors. Can you see this? Can you see that? So it kind of seals the wire, and my camera doesn't focus very well. So yeah, it seals the wire and solders it at the same time. We just cut both sides and slide on the old connector and do them up, and then heat shrink them on and melt the solder, and away we go. So let's do that. Let's get some of these things in use. Let's do it. Yay. This is another day on. I've been busy. I haven't had a lot of time for coming into the garage this weekend because I've been doing other things, but I'm committed to this, trying to get things done as I go. So yes, these are the solder seal wire connectors that I used. This lot here, and they didn't do too badly, I don't think. I've done a bunch of the loom here on the back, the rear wiring loom, and they made a pretty good job of things. Yeah, I've used quite a few of them. You've got to be careful not to get them too hot or you melt them, but on from that, they're pretty good. I've used them here and there in a few different ways. I've connected up the rear number plate light from RNG, thank you guys. That's sorted. So yeah, that's all the rear loom sorted. I've tested that all and that all works fine. All that nasty alarm is gone, but I do have more work to do. I've got all this lot I need to go through because someone's put some more dodgy connectors on here, which is slowing me down, because now I want to sort out all these wires and get them all sorted out and nicely tidied away so I can get on and get these clocks set up. But the good news is that I've fixed the rev problem, removing all that has sorted out the problem, and now I'm picking up the revs now off the front loom, which I should have been able to from the start. So let's have a look. Be careful with your ears because it's going to get a bit noisy. Hold on a sec. Okay, so here it is. Here's the clocks all sorted. Yeah, one of the other things you have to be careful with is to get the correct settings on these clocks, because if you don't, you'll get no kind of rev showing at all. But anyway, let's go. Let's get it started. Well, that went well. Right, there is some fuel in here. Maybe not enough. I might have to put the tank back on. Okay, lights, camera, action. Yeah, here we go. Let's start it up. It's a bit cold, so yeah, let it warm up a little bit. But look at the revs. So as you can see, she's running, the clocks are working, and I'm happy with that. The only things I'm not happy with at the moment is the water temperature. This red one here above my finger stays on all the time. I've ran it up, had it go through a few heat cycles, and that's not switched off. So I find that a bit annoying. Don't know if I should be disconnecting that one and possibly getting a separate water temperature indicator dial as such. I can't find any settings on here kind of showing me water temperature as such. So yeah, I need to look into that some more. But the main thing I think more than anything actually is actually going into the settings of this and making sure that you've got it set up correctly. You can adjust the amount of cylinders this is set up for, and there's also a kind of, you can adjust the amount of revs the clocks kind of pick up on. I may need to play some more with that, but at the moment they're working. I'm happy. I need to make up a bracket to fit these up on the handlebars, and I need, first and foremost, before I do any of that, to sort out all the loom under the tank and get that all sorted. But the back end of this wiring now, loom is all sorted, so I'm happy with that. Right guys, that's enough for today. I will catch you on the next one, and hopefully we will have a bit more progress to show and get some more jobs done, and yeah, get this bad boy on the road and have some fun. I'm quite excited for popping and cracking and yeah, enjoying some proper rides on the Punisher. Thanks for watching everyone. Catch you on the next one. See ya. Bye.